Wait, they're still making pop sockets? I thought they died out when everyone started using MagSafe accessories instead, which was sad because I really liked them, but it somehow never occurred to me they could just make MagSafe pop sockets. Let's re-accessorize. First, we'll give it a clean, just to remove the grime that was hiding under the case. And speaking of case, we got a new arc pulse because I lost the bottom of my other one, and just having this is a little insane. Top goes on, and the bottom. And finally, the MagSafe pop socket. There we go. This is so much more comfortable. Why did I ever stop using these? I don't have to balance it on my pinky anymore. Maybe the dent will go away then. Wait, they're still making pop sockets? They are finally fixing the biggest problem with Android, which is this camera quality on social media. I've been making fun of this for years now, but the thing is, Android cameras are good. It's just the integration with the apps that's really bad. Until now, Google announced they're working directly with Meta to make Instagram on Androids look a lot better. It's only Instagram for now, but maybe one day the TikToks I record on this $2,000 phone won't look like this. What is this? They are finally. This morning I showed up to the airport 5 minutes after my boarding time, which is only possible at the best airport in the country, DTW. They've got the most high-tech security I've ever seen. I just walk up to the clear gate, it looked at me, and then the gate opened. You don't even have to talk to the TSA person. So I was through the line in like 13 seconds, and then off to the 3D scanners. Most airports have these, where you have to take everything out and then they still pull your bag. In Detroit though, they have these things. $300,000 each. And you can just leave everything in your bag. Laptops, iPads, weirdly shaped speakers, just leave them in. I got through TSA in 1 minute and 36 seconds. I was so happy with my experience, I almost went back through, just for fun. This morning, Apple will let you copy and paste things between 2 different devices, but they draw the line at letting you copy multiple things at once. Look at this. On Android, you could copy someone's name and address, for example, and then when you need to paste it, you just open your clipboard and then have access to everything that you copied. Why doesn't iOS have a clipboard? Why do you have to go back and forth and copy and paste things one at a time? Apple will let you. When everyone started using Cash App and Venmo, the big banks panicked. Everyone is keeping their money in their Venmo balance instead of our bank accounts. What are we gonna do? So to compete with the apps, the banks got together. Apple finally closed. When everyone started using Cash App and Venmo, everyone is keeping their money in their Venmo balance instead of our bank accounts. What are we gonna do? So to compete with, Apple will let you copy. When everyone started using Cash App Venmo balance instead of our bank accounts, what are we gonna do? So to compete with the apps, the banks got together and said, let's make a better way to send money. We'll have it built into everyone's bank account. The money will go directly from bank account to bank account. It'll be instant, and most importantly, there will be 0 fees. No fees at all. And they called it Zelle. You have Zelle. I'm not gonna Venmo you, just use Zelle, dude. When everyone started, Apple finally closed the loophole. For the longest time, if you wanted a computer for $499 instead of $599, you would just shop on the Apple Education Store. They had those big discounts on basically every product, and the best part was, they never even checked if you were a student. So obviously, non-students started using it for free discounts. Which is messed up. You shouldn't do that, because now to unlock the savings, you need to put in a student email. It was good while it lasted. Apple finally. AI turning on us or turning into Ultron is not the worst case scenario. What I'm worried about is those chat logs getting leaked. Oh my God. Those data centers are carrying some lethal information. They better have lockdown security. They know my name, my address, my blood type, my social security number. Like, go ahead and screenshot your chat history and put it in the comments. You won't do it, exactly. And I'm only half kidding. Killer robots would probably be worse, but data leaks happen all the time. And if you could just go on Google, search someone's email, and then read through their chat logs, Ultron would be worse, but that would be a close number 2. AI turning on. Let me guess, he's gonna destroy the $10 CPU. Very funny. Oh, I guess not. Is he gonna water cool the GPU? Oh, someone could have used that RX 470, dude. No, what? Yeah, that's gonna work. Let me guess, he's gonna destroy. People think the internet comes from the sky. Like, I text someone and it goes to the cloud and then it beams down to them. No, the internet doesn't come from the sky. It comes from cables on the ocean floor. Wait, what? Those cables must be huge to connect countries to countries. I assume so too, but they're not. They're like the size of a garden hose and carry 40 terabytes a second of data. Yeah, these cables run everything. Google even started wrapping them in Kevlar because sharks would come up and bite them and just wipe out people's internet. People think the internet Last year, I put down a $100 deposit for the Trump phone, and I thought paying the deposit meant they would make the phone and then send it to me, because that's how deposits work, right? Wrong. From Trump Mobile terms and conditions, a deposit is not a purchase. It doesn't mean they accepted your order. It doesn't create a contract for sale. It doesn't even reserve you a phone. So what does your $100 get you? Well, it provides a conditional opportunity to buy the phone if Trump Mobile ever decides to sell one. Okay, so nothing. It gets you nothing. I'm paying $100 for the chance to maybe give you more money in the future if you decide to make the product that I'm paying for in the first place? What? Last year I put, as a society, when did we decide AirPods look normal? Because when they dropped in 2016, they were getting memed on relentlessly. People with AirPods. Concealable subwoofer. Looks like a toothbrush. And the dental floss comparisons, dude, they were never ending. I feel like people didn't want to like them because they were pretty expensive and treated like a status symbol. Oh, look, he has AirPods. He's too good for the wires, huh? But 10 years later, through some Apple mind control, AirPods aren't treated like these luxury items anymore. They're just the default earbuds. And even though they don't look that different, if I see someone in AirPods now, I don't even register it. It makes you wonder. As a society, well, Samsung makes phones and refrigerators and tanks and buildings. No, they don't. I've played into this too, but the truth is, there is no company called Samsung. When you say it, you're talking about Samsung Electronics, which is a completely different company than Samsung C&T that builds the buildings, or Samsung TechWin that used to build helicopters and tanks. These are all different Samsungs with different CEOs, different finances, different strategies, and there's no one big Samsung that's over all of them telling them what to do. They all act independently. Them all sharing the same name is a Korean thing I can explain later, but no, the company that designed your phone didn't also design tanks. Those are completely different designers at completely different companies. Well, yo, thank God my parents never found out about screen time, or even worse, the screen distance feature. This is making me mad just looking at it. Your iPhone is too close. Back up. How about you back up? I could understand it for little kids with developing eyeballs. But if I was like 14 lying in bed scrolling on my phone and it tells me to back up. Shut up. I've been watching screens 12 hours a day for 10 years straight. I know what I'm doing. Mind your business. Yo, thank God without you knowing or agreeing, Google downloaded an AI model onto your PC. It's under the file name weights.bin, it's 4 gigabytes, and it's automatically downloaded. And when you try to uninstall it, it reinstalls itself. Google, you used all of our RAM and we let it slide. But now you're coming for our storage too? Really? And you would assume that they're using it for things like AI mode, but they're not. That's still in the cloud. It's for features such as writing assistance, web page summary, scam detection. Yeah, we're switching to Microsoft Edge. I'm just kidding. It's not that serious. It's never that. Apple has their problems, but name a company with a more legendary top 5. Number 5, Apple CarPlay. It's so good that car manufacturers just say, you know what, Apple, you just handle the screen, yeah. Number 4, Apple Pay. I don't even own a wallet anymore. Every single store has Apple Pay. I mean, Walmart doesn't, but that's why people steal from them. Number 3 is the MacBook. From $499 to $6,999, the MacBook is the best laptop you could buy. At number 2, I have AirPods. You notice how nobody's mad that we don't have a headphone jack anymore? And at number 1, you're looking at it. The greatest consumer tech product of all time. Apple has their problems, but Carter, his PC is so much better than yours. Why? Just because he has some little switch?
6 water blocks.
6? What is that? What could you possibly be doing on that? Wait, where are the radiators at for the fan? Out the window? Both of them? Carter, his PC is so much better than yours. If you want a MacBook Neo for $499, I would buy it now because Apple has effectively ran out of the A19 Pro. So they had to call up TSMC and say, yeah, we need some more chips for the MacBook Neo. And ordering new chips is a lot more expensive than using recycled ones like they were before. And that cost increase basically makes a 256 gigabyte $499 model not profitable at all. So instead of raising the price for us, they're just gonna get rid of this model and make you buy the 512. If you want a MacBook My Meta Ray-Ban display glasses just got a huge update. Let me show you what's new. Meta got me access to display recording so I can show you what it looks like. I just say, hey Meta, open Instagram. Then using the Meta Neural Band, I can scroll, I can like. This is so clutch when you just need a quick break from work, or say you're stuck in a line or a waiting room. Reels is just one voice command away. Or if you're more in the mood for music, hey Meta, open Spotify. With this new update, you can scroll and browse through your Spotify playlists, or what I like to do, hey Meta, play a song that matches my view. Meta AI analyzes what I'm looking at, and then that is so sick. And last but not least, if Apple gets rid of MagSafe, I won't even be mad, because that's an excuse to use pop sockets again. The greatest smartphone accessory of all time. There was the basic pop socket, the ring pop socket, the ring pop socket. They made holding your phone so much more comfortable, and then you could use it to prop it up. Sadly, Apple decided this was a better use of the space, which, I guess so. But if they get rid of it, we're bringing back the sockets. If Apple gets rid of MagSafe, I won't even be mad, because that's an excuse to use pop sockets again. The greatest smartphone accessory of all time. There was the basic pop socket, the ring pop socket, the ring pop socket. I bought the first 3 products that got advertised to me on the For You page. Where do we start? We've got a monitor, a portable fan, and a hot dog slicer. Yep. I had no hot dog, so this will have to work. So you just like push it in. Oh, I don't think it's meant for sausage. Next. This little fan was about $35, and it doesn't just blow. You can fill the bottom with water, hopefully. Then press this button, and it sprays. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Very refreshing. And last but not least, this monitor might be a banger deal. The stand is pretty nice. It's 1440p, 27 inches, and 300 hertz for only $200. No dead pixels. That's a good start. I mean, the colors don't look great, but that is a legit 300 hertz. For $200, I'm not mad at it. I bought the first 3. An ex-NBA player asked me where he could get an airless basketball from. I said, Michael, don't even worry about it. I got you. The special filament should be dried out and ready to go. Now for the glue stick to help it stick to the plate better. And finally, we have the model sliced and ready to print. It should take 4 days and 7 hours. Okay. If any NBA players need an airless basketball, hit my line. With a few exceptions, Nas Reed, Jake LaRavia, but anyone else, I'm starting a small business. Hit me up. An ex-NBA player asked me where he could get an airless basketball from. I said, I 3D printed a full pair of shoes. These turned out so much better than the Yeezy slides. For these, I used a more flexible TPU, so they should fit better and actually have some bounce to them. These are the top 5 reasons Apple doesn't invite me to anything. Number 5, they sent me an Apple Watch Ultra and I lost it. Briefly, I've also been known to take advantage of Apple Care. Number 3, I've suggested they fire the people behind the Photos app, Genmoji, Apple Intelligence, iOS 26. They have these very experienced product and software engineers that I just relentlessly make fun of. Number 2, I talk about leaked products every chance I get, which they do not appreciate. And finally, number 1, before the iPhone 15 launch, I flew to Cupertino and tailgated in front of their headquarters and hid from the security. These are the top 5. How good is Justin Bieber's portable charger? That is quite the shape. It's like a silicone lump, but I bet it would feel pretty good in the palm. Let's see. First, we apply the JB phone case with the blunt holster, and now the power bank. Okay, maybe this one instead. This is why you don't put a lump on a phone case. Wait, I somehow got the version without MagSafe magnets at all. What is that? I paid almost $200 on eBay for this thing. Why even make a non-MagSafe version? What's the point of the back being flat then? Well, on the bright side, it charges at 20 watts wired, which is